Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show. It's week 12 in the NFL with the betting tips, you know. You're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. It's the Sharkmoney Show.
Gobble, gobble.
I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host.
Big Shark.
You know what time it is? Well, here we are. That day has come. It is thanks, and I truly feel blessed. And all the blessings for everyone else can understand this. Families love and unite, and we don't fight. Let's bring out that turkey and cut it right. You know what time it is. Without the cranberries, the gravy, please. But right now we have next up is the gobbler. And there's three big ones that are on the top of the list for your Thanksgiving delight. After this, you ain't gonna be right. Here we go. First up is the Chicago. And I do mean, is it cold in here? Is it cold in here? I feel a breeze coming on against the Detroit Lions. But there's no breeze in the dome, so they ain't bringing the cold in. And I told you about that. The Chicago is favored by, what? -3. And the Detroit Lions are on Thanksgiving. They haven't fared very well against the spread, as B-Wall will tell you. But I'm telling you this, the storyline fits right. Just made a tie, just took an L, covered the spread. Like I said, you made a lot of bread, and now they should be given a win. Happy Thanksgiving goes to the Lions. Take the Lions with the +3, upset everything the NFL wants this to be. It's a time for healing, and let the win come in. Who you got, big?
Wait, so the Lions money line on Thanksgiving?
Oh,
T-Shark, this is unprecedented.
+3.
It's almost like, I seem to remember doing this thing last year where I took that flag with Matt Stafford on Thanksgiving, and I felt all inspired for the Lions. I was like, they're gonna do it, and bet the Lions, and then they got crushed, just like every year. And in fact, it made me look at it. In week 12, which happens to be Thanksgiving week, the Lions happen to actually be 2-18 straight up, 3-14 against the spread in their last 17 on this week. Like, there's just no part of me that will bet the Lions. I would just fade the Lions on this one. I would take Trey Lancelot to come in, screw it up, make his mistakes. Of course, you don't know, because dude answering questions about his job out there in Chicago, the head coach. So, this could be upset central. But I am gonna actually take the over in this T-Shark.
You just want to go there.
Because the last 5 times the Bears were favorites on the road, the over is hit. So
smart.
I'm gonna stay off the side on this, man. I'll come with you there. I'm gonna take the over on this game. I rarely do that.
Like I told you, it's a happy Thanksgiving. It's a feast of the festival, the best of everything else. In the November deluxe of all. Here they come, y'all. They back in the show again. It's number 1 and number 2 in this Thanksgiving spin. It's the Dallas Cowboys. And they always bringing the noise. They lost their poise, and they lost a couple of their boys. Okay, turn it around on this short week to show up for the Gobbler. Okay, this is game 2 of the Gobbler. It's the LVR, and they coming off the pirate ship. It's the Las Vegas Raiders. And they gonna put the fix in real quick with the -7.5 that goes to the Dallas Cowboys. The LA Vegas Raiders are trying to give them a shot at the title of Can You Cover the Spread? Well, let's go ahead and let's not miss any words. They down 2 receivers. That's usually 14 points away from the game. Bet the under in this game. It's over on that end. And take the Dallas Cowboys, because once again, they are an above-average team. And an above-average team that just took a loss is going to be the boss at home. Take them all day, every which way. Come on, let's do it down the hallway. Be who you get.
Cowboys one of the top teams against the spread. It's 11-3 against the spread in their last 14 games. That's pretty impressive. But wait a minute, they're 1-2 against the spread in their last 3 weeks. What's going on, man?
Whoa!
What's happening, Dallas Cowboys? Starting to feel it a little bit here in November. I looked it up, man. The last 4 years, and then including this year, the Cowboys' record in November is 11-12.
Sounds good.
This is just kind of like the time of the year that the air's starts coming out of the tires a little bit. They just, they put up 9 points last week. So on one hand, this could be a bounce back week for them boys. And Michael Gallup's gonna have to carry the load. I think he can do it. I think Zeke Elliott. I think he can play a big role in this game, controlling the clock. But I don't know if I like 7.5 points. I'm gonna go with the Raiders and the points on this one. T-Shark on Thanksgiving Day. I'm just gonna maybe it's my heart talking.
You go right ahead because it's a happy Thanksgiving for both of these teams. The NFL loves them. They keep putting them on. I don't know why they keep on putting them on. But now let's just get that out the way. They're gonna feed both of those cities. Everybody's gonna eat in Detroit. Everybody's gonna eat in Dallas. Let's get it over with.
I take it back. I don't want to have a dissenting opinion on Thanksgiving.
Don't worry about it.
I already went with Chicago.
All's love in Chicago. All right, you little homewrecker. Third in the gobbler. Let's get it going and let's mince no words. I really do feel way up. I feel blessed. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's the Buffalo Bills that's bringing in the blessings, traveling away from their home with the -6.
We're gonna agree on this.
Ooh, and now they're going into the NO, and that means that NO means no way, Jose, Alakazam, and Scram. Get them up out of here. You know who you are. It's the BIL, and they need it because they got to pay the bills. The lights just got cut off, and now they got to get them cut back on, and I do believe they're due for a payment, and they got their arraignment. The case is over. -6 goes to the Bills. Don't get no chills. Just get those cheap thrills. Take the Bills. Who you got?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the Bills to cover this one, man. First off, you look at it here. Bills are 26-5 in their last 31 as a favorite, straight up. So the moral of the story is, when the Bills are favored, they take care of business. They go on the road or at home, wherever it is, and win the game. So I think we can count on the Bills to take care of business. And you're comparing Josh Allen, the Bills offense, to Trevor Siemian right now, and the Saints offense, which is not looking super impressive at the end of the day. So, I mean, barring something weird happening between now and game time, I really, really like this game on Thursday night. Even though it's a short week, I like the Bills to get it together and just really kind of get that offense cranking and dominant.
There it is, the Gobbler.
Yeah,
the Gobbler, 3 games done.
Bills.
We ain't playing no one. We're just trying to tell you right now, we're trying to feed the masses with that Gobbler 3 pick. But now you're filled and you're done and you're thrilled. And you're going on out here on Sunday and you want more bets to go. It's the #1 Uno Shark show of them all. It's the Sharkmoney show. But on week of what? 12, it's the 4th pick. And it's coming out on a Sunday. Over the hills, over the sea. What I see is the Tennessee Titans. And they feel like little mini-men right now. These boys got their feelings hurt. They went on the road and they thought they could do something. They said, oh, well, I'm not on the road. I was home. Oh, now you woke up and now you're on the road. Okay, now you're flying on into the NE Heartbreakers. And I mean, they giving you sweet chin music all day. They've been handing it out. That defense, Bill Belichick, what the heck? Get your respect all day. -6.5 going down to the NE Heartbreakers with the Cyborg Jones. And I told you he's a cyborg. He's not human. But on that Sunday, yeah, this Sunday, take that Tennessee Titans. Yeah, to cover that spread, that -6.5, they're due to break bread, okay? They're due to cover the spread. Take the Tennessee all day because the boy's a double agent. Used to be with the coach of the coach, and now he knows all the assignments. I ain't betting nothing else against these guys. Who you got, B?
Yeah, it's a great call out. Vrabel going home fell right off the Belichick. Bill Belichick tree. It's hard to not say Bill Belichick when I think about the Patriots and their coach, Bill Belichick. Vrabel fell right off that tree, and you know the Tennessee Titans are a really good road team. Their last 19 road games, they're 15-4 straight up, man. They're getting points here going on the road. I think there's probably going to be a nice tight game, a good rivalry between coaches, a good chess match. You got Vrabel, a defensive-minded coach who's going to be going against a rookie quarterback. He's hot, still a rookie quarterback at the end of the day, coached by his father, Bill Belichick. So it's gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna side with you. I'm gonna take Titans and points in this one, man. There's a lot not to point to
Plus
this one.
6.5 to the
They might even
Titans.
steal one.
Yeah, they might steal one. They might sit back and then
Cats
spend the
are
night.
due, man.
It's over for them. But now let's get to the fifth pick before the halftime festivities. Because I know you're all hungry. You want to grab yourself a hot dog and some pretzels, some pizza, and some beer. But now I don't care. You can do that for the next half on this game all day, every day if you want to turn back on in and watch it. But I told you. I like beef and I like chicken. And a lot of bulls going down here. It's the Houston Texans. And they're sitting at home, and did I tell you last week? I wore it like I swore it, and I told you every time when I wear it, you better not share it. You better just can place the bets. It's the minus 2.5 going to the Houston Texans. And I mean, they won the game. They upset the future. They did everything we told you they were going to do against this little, what, Jets? Little planes. Let's call it the New York Planes, okay? Because it's the New York Jets that's flying on into the Texans. And I do believe the Texans have struck a little bit of feelings out there. I feel the heartbeat out there in Houston. I can feel it like a Chevy commercial. All right, it's a wrap for you guys. Take the Texans. It's easy money, easy blessings. What I told you, easy blessings. B, who you got?
2-8 at 2-8. I mean, slap. I mean, first off, man, slap. I'm going Tyrod.
There you
I'm going the cover machine, man. Just you side with this guy consistently. That has been my dude for a long time. If you side with this guy consistently, his cover percentage is top 10 right now in the NFL across the board. So he's a safe guy to ride with. I like to do it here with the Texans at home against the Jets. So, you know, to win by a field goal creates money here. I'm good with that.
There we go.
I'm good with that. Especially, you know, creating a little momentum. Let's string a couple together. We have an opportunity here in Houston. Let's get this done. Houston Texans cover. Yeah.
It's a sure thing, no doubt about it. But here we go. It's the halftime that y'all been looking for. I know you want to bypass and get right to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah,
but we want to give you all of that. It's Al Sharpton with his 5 NFL picks.
Let's get it.
All right. Welcome to the Sharkmoney Revival. I am Brother Al Sharpton, and I'm here to bless you with what I know. As we enter into week 12 of entering into the gates of the NFL, I'm going to give you my special book for this special weekend occasion. It's called Turkey and Touchdown. That is TNTD. All right, and as we get into NTDD, what did I see? I see first chapter, the Bills versus the Saints. That's like Popeyes versus Wings to Go. Well, I'm gonna take my Wings to Go with the Bills, and as they add the lemon pepper to it, ooh, that's what it is. Chapter 2 is the Panthers versus the Dolphins. Now, as I said last week, welcome to Wakanda. And as we come into the Miami, you better serve the Wakanda fish, because that's all they eat. That's number 2, chapter 3. I see the Steelers versus the Bengals. And as the Steelers going to steal the stripes off the Bengals, they're not going to borrow. They're going to steal. And as that's chapter 3, chapter 4 is the Bucks versus the Colts. I see EP12 riding this Colt all the way to where he needs to go to his ship. And as he does that, I see that in chapter 4, chapter 5, I see the Rams versus the Packers. Now, as I just had heard, there's a broken toe. And when I see a ram ramming somebody with a broken toe, I see an ouch coming. And that's with the Rams. All right, that's with the Rams. That's chapter 5. Now, what does it say to me? What does it say to me? I get my wings to go while I'm going through Wakanda. It's going to allow me middle inside of me so I can receive the Bucks. That's going to be my Rams in a bus. All right, and when I see this, what I'm going to say to you, can I get a what? Win! All right.
tell you, you're funny, you make a lot of money. Ain't nothing funny when you make a lot of money, get serious, and then you go on vacation. But listen here, enough about Al. You're tuned in to the numero uno Shark Betting Show of them all. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host.
T-Shark!
Yeah, we're mean, we're lean, and we're trim. Like and share this video on YouTube. Please subscribe. Make sure you put that comment down there, and make sure everybody sees us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. It's the Sharkmoney Show, and we're going downtown for the second time. Here we go. It's the it's the trumpet just went up. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, and I do mean those Eagles stole the Beagles and left them legal and made them sniff win, because it's the New York Giants, and yes, they just came off a little whooping off a TB12 expedition. It just happens to you. 3.5 is the superstition that's going down on a Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles, saying that they're being favored, and now we get you shook. Well, let me tell you, I'm a shark. I gotta eat this blood in the water. I smell it, I can't retreat. This game is what we call sweet. It's sweet potato pie, and I don't even want to lick my fingers. I don't even want to know why. That's how sweet it is. Take that Philadelphia, and I do mean the overestimated, underrated team that can run the rock for the last 5 weeks. It's deadly. It's all day, and I love it, baby. Take the Philadelphia Eagles to fly away. But you'll be back next week. Don't forget that. B, who you got?
Yo, first off, T-Shark, you're talking about being lean and trim. Speak for yourself this week. This is not the week for me to try and be lean and trim. I'm trying to eat. Man, for me, Thanksgiving about the 3 F's, man. Football, family, food. Across the board, baby. Across the board. I'm trying to get fat.
Let's get it.
Fat
Fat
this week.
Sunday.
Not lean and trim. Stop with that. Onward. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. There is no way to simulate what this team does in practice. They had the best offensive line. You saw what they just did to the best, supposedly was the best run defense in the NFL as of last week in the New Orleans Saints. And they had no answer for the O-line. They had no answer for the running quarterback. The only other guy that really does what he does is Lamar Jackson. And, you know, Jalen Hurts is out there holding defensive ends, opening up holes for the running backs. The line is running people over. And they've kind of formed this identity where they challenge you to stop them. You know what's coming, and nobody has. So it's very interesting taking this show on the road to the New York Giants who have a vendetta. Man, they don't like Philadelphia right now. That Joe Judge does not like the Philadelphia Eagles. They threw that game. They stole their draft pick and Devontae Smith. They just did all kind of things to screw the Giants. So they're going to be mad. It's going to be a dogfight, but I like the Eagles to get out of here. I like them to cover. Let's get it, Birds. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's get it.
3 in the road for the Eagles on the road, man.
Well, let's bury the bone like the dog said, because I ain't got no home. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
it's the TB12 that needs to bury that bone back at their home, because they need to go back there after they travel for this game. It's the Colts, and I mean Colts. They gotta be sure. Colts, can you say that in Colts? You're gonna shake again like Candyman. Say it 5 times and the Colts will be there. Yes, it's the -3 going to the TB12s, though. Tampa Bay is being heavily favored after whooping on the shellacking of the New York Giants. Under 50 if you bet it. I won a lot of money on that mother. You know what time it is. But it's the Colts that gave a shellacking to the Bills. And now we in here like 2 winning teams meet each other head to head. Guess what, guys? Take the Colts, and I do mean I hate the wince at this factor, but the wince ain't gonna make you wince no more. With the +3 with the Colts, I do believe they got a run game. That guy down there is dangerous. 5 count, whatever you want, a handful of touchdowns is gonna happen. It's gonna be the Colts. So who you got?
Nobody has had the answer for Jonathan Taylor. Speaking of no answer in running games, T-Shark. Oh,
there you go.
What? The Colts have definitely, that's one team that's definitely, the stock is rising on the come up. Carson Wentz continues to play down after down of pretty good football. I hate to say it, I hate to admit it, pretty good football. I'm not sure that'll continue. They are 5-0-1. The Colts are against the spread in their last 6 against Tampa. Tampa has not covered in their last 5 road games. T-Shark, they have not done it. Now, the Colts are 3-14 straight up, and when they've been dogs, so they haven't really gone out and upset too many times. But they are in their last 6 of 5-1 against the spread. But I think you might be right. However, I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Ooh, the Patriots? Did he be Tampa Bay? You forgot that. So Brady is the Patriots. Basically, we got two Patriots out there.
No, I'm gonna take. The Buccaneers.
Oh, the Bucks. You've been renamed. Yeah. You're now the Patriots
TV
too.
caught me there.
But that's okay.
Those Bucks, man. I don't see Carson Wentz outdueling Tom Brady.
It's a wrap. That's what you call it. Well, I'm calling before the fallen, and the fallen shall be heard.
Yeah.
Take the Indianapolis Colts. It doesn't matter. Take it all. It's on a parlay, 2 or more bets. That's what we're here to do. Make sure your mind is thinking, and we're going to correct all that. But here we go. If it ain't the one and only, and I gave you the drum roll of a thing roll of a tongue roll, everything I could last week, but what the heck happened? It's the GP, and if you're with me, it's the Green Bay Packers, if you know what I'm talking about. The numero unos, the guys that's sitting there. What are they doing at home? The GBs are home against the LAR. They gonna need more than a car to pull up in Green Bay. My friend, this is the frozen tundra. And it has been disrespected with heated little lamps and everything underneath the field. Okay? Disrespected. But if this was the frozen tundra that I knew, Lombardi, this, scrap in the middle of the field, hold the middle of the field, it's the -1 going to the Green Bay Packers. And I do believe Aaron will take out that LAR that needs a car and sit by the bar. They not a star. Give it to the Green Bay Packers and bet the over in this game. B, who you got?
T-Shark, literally, I'm gonna just throw this out there. Right before we got on set, I was on Instagram and saw Adam Schefter report that Aaron put his big toe up and said, "I broke my toe." So I'm not sure that Aaron is gonna be playing in this game at the frozen tundra against these Rams. I think our man Jordan from the New Kids on the Block is gonna be out here loving it up. In Green Bay, and having to play against that big fat Rams defense and Von Miller and Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and all the boys coming into Green Bay. Just we don't have to play against Aaron Rodgers. Darn it! Of course, I'm sure they're a little disappointed because they wanted to get after the best, but I'm sure they'll take the scraps out there in Jordan Love. That said, Green Bay just somehow finds a way. They just somehow find a way. They're 15-2 against the spread in their last 17 home games on Sunday. So I just still like the Pack in this situation to win this game somehow, some kind of way to take that step and let the Rams sputter a little bit on this one and then go home and get it together. So.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
The Green Bay just lost their above average team once again, and they're home. Like anybody's business or nobody's business, you can bear witness they are the best team at home.
I don't know. Monitor that quarterback situation now because the spread is going to shift now.
Scared money.
The points may look a little bit different than what they did prior to that.
Scared money don't make money, and ain't a damn thing funny.
Check it out.
Here we go with the 4th pick. It's not going to be slicker than any New York Knick on the second side of the thing. But let me tell you what this brings. It brings in winner. And it's another winner team. Here we go. It's Cleveland with the blessed one. The one and the only that's taking his show on the road that he can't behold. He gets booed off the win that he just beat. Okay, he took out the Detroit Lions. Yes, it was a fight. Yes, it was a struggle. It's the Cleveland Browns. And I do mean the bad Cleveland Browns with Baker touchdown. Is he a touchdown maker? Not after last week. It looked like he needs some help. But they ain't going to get all the help they need. Not. It's the Baltimore Ravens at home they're going to go see. It's the boy Lamar LaVar, the guy that's the reading rainbow superstar, and he don't need a car. Like I told you, this guy gets chauffeured. He's everywhere you're not. He was a little bit under the weather, and they still won with the backup. Okay? And now if he comes back and he shook off that little bit of cold, let me tell you, there's going to be a beauty to behold. Because last year, Cleveland took them there. They went into Baltimore and stole something that wasn't theirs. Now this rhyme's going back again. Revenge, play it, revenge. Take the Baltimore Ravens, and I mean with the, well, how could you? +3, what you do? Baltimore Ravens being disrespected. Let's get it selected. Let's go. Who you got, B?
Yeah, man. And we talked about it last week. The Ravens are not the best team on the road, man. It gets kind of rough out there for Baltimore on the road, but they're coming home.
They're home.
And didn't cover last week. I like them to cover this week, man, for sure. And between Lamar definitely doing his thing, but I think this is a big week for that Baltimore defense at home. Get the crowd noise up.
Yeah.
Get everything going. Get everybody hyped. And a little excitement going again. Get Lamar electric. Get the crowd going. Get the defense going. I can see Baltimore kind of stretching this lead a little bit and taking one, putting a big number up.
Hey, well, Sunday's impact is always exact. Matter of fact, you're gonna love this. We're gonna throw a little bit more on the recipe, because we got the 10th pick, and I do mean the 10th pick of them all, on Monday night. Wait, it's not over, to be continued. Sunday to Monday is going down. What the? Oh, it's the WFT. It's the WTF. I don't know it's the WFTs, okay? The Washington football team. How could I disrespect them like that against the Seattle? And I mean with Russell Flick Wilson out there throwing nothing but bombs, and he's not catching anything. The guys just suck this year. It's not your year, Russell. Just go out there and listen to your woman sing. Okay, the concert tickets, just make them half price and allow all the youths on in and have a little kitty concert, because you'll do more for them than you can do for this whole dang team. Alright, take the WFTs, and I mean the WFTs with a better defense and an unexpected guy called Heineken, drinking on the job. He's making all things crash and everything. He's doing what he does. He crashes all the cards, okay? Take the WFTs with this unexpectedness. I don't want to see nothing else from Russell but giving good help to the community. B, who you got?
Man, that's rough. He lost 3 in a row for the first time in his career, and you're just all over this guy like he's not paying for a contract. I know. There's a lot of talk about people trading for Russ next year, and Russ going to a different spot, man. You would think, like, I don't know if this dude's ready to hang it up and just go listen to his girlfriend sing. Man, you might be right, but there's a lot of money on the line here, Russ. What's going on? And it's a 1-point spread right now. Monday night, the Whiff has not performed very well historically on Monday night. 1-17 against the spread in their last 18 Monday night games.
Why not?
But this is a Heineken drinking, Heineken-led team. With a defense that has a heartbeat. Maybe they feel like maybe Dallas loses this week.
Yeah, they hope
Dallas comes off. I took the Raiders to win. Maybe Dallas, drops one unexpectedly, and now the Eagles on the come up. Maybe the Whiff feels like they're chasing something. Yeah, man, I'll go with you. I'll go with y'all on that. I'll go with the Heinekens.
Let's get the Heinekens pouring, and let's not keep it pouring. Liven up the party, y'all. Come on, guys. It's a pickle. Put it on your bar and lay 2 or more bets. Make sure you select. That was week 12. And I do believe week 13 is going to be looking kind of mean. You might enjoy Thanksgiving, but you might have to cancel Christmas on a couple of these games, because a couple of these teams don't deserve it. A bag of coal is coming their way. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen, you've been tuned in to the numero uno Shark betting show of them all. It's the Shark Money Show.
Thank you for watching the Shark Money Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Shark Money Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5. Treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.